backwards. Down towards the first corner on the inside line for Stard. It's Patrick O'Donovan around the outside. Timo Scheider trying to go for Carcox Motorsport. Back of the pack. Oh, O'Donovan into the back of the Carcox machine. The rear clamshell comes off that immediately, and that's let KMS through, has it? KMS versus Carcox over the first jump. KMS in P2, so Scheider leads here from Johan Kristoffersen in P2. Patrick O'Donovan missed cars in this. Everybody in a line sideways in the background. Who's that coming in? They're going to hit the flag. It's Patrick O'Donovan. Downs the flag, downs the hoarding, doesn't care, keeps it lit. Kristoffersen's down here as well. He's down in P6, maybe P5 now. More carnage as they try and squeeze through. O'Donovan's taking everything down. He's like, I'll take all the penalties as long as I get a place up.
I think it's the visibility, isn't it? It's the visibility. He just simply can't get the car turned.
Now we see hyperdrive from all three drivers. That's because this section's flat. Carlos Sainz moves past Emma Gilmore. Gilmore drops in right behind him. I want to think she might try a slipstream. Going to try and pull out on the way down towards the hairpin. It's such a long run. Gilmore's late on the brakes now. Sainz, though, has got the inside line. Gilmore might try and cut back on the exit here. Can she get past before the narrow section? Dirt flies up over the screen.
The Acciona team out in front at the moment. Veloce then X4.
Slots into P2 from P4. What a great move by Emma Gilmore.
JBXE though out in front at the moment with Hansen. Very assured drive right now.
Gilmore coming in out that rutted long left-handed corner now. We saw problems yesterday trying to hold on to the McLaren machine. Oh, there in the background, Kleinschmidt comes in fully lit. Sideways down the hill. Has she gone? Did she miss the flags? Kevin Hansen comes in.
Last thing you need at X44 is a puncture.
This is not what Loeb needs. He needs Compact to get out of him. This is pointless. This is pointless. It's the championship leaders. Imagine if both these cars failed at that point. RXR can crawl round the course, complete the run and go through. Yeah, so they are going to look. They're having a crack at it. They're going to have a crack at it.
They know that JBXE are out of this.
They're getting across it. They've done the job they needed to do to keep their championship hopes alive. They're the only team that's done it. Great result considering they had a puncture. The penalties for Sun Mini Mill for the contact. Oh, and Kevin looking up the inside. Means that they held on to P2 in their race. And it's an amalgamation of their results in Q1 and 2. Kevin in the back of Andreas, pushes him a bit wide, slides up the inside, backward, into the back of him.
Wow, look at that. Veloce just by the side and JBXE just coming through. The waypoint is going to be missed by Veloce. They've been pushed out. This is a messy, two of them together. Who's going to make it to the top of the hill first? They go up, they'll go left. Look at this, wait for it.
It's a great move by O'Donovan, such good speed. Now he's going to try and come alongside Ledbetter. Ledbetter's making him go round the outside. The next one's a right-hander too. Gray is doing a great job. Ekstrom keeps it lit and uses the hyperdrive to pass.
P2 is a really good start from Acciona Sainz. They go alongside X44 to the right. JBXE have gone wide. They take the alternate line, but just look at the fighting. It is going to be Hansen who goes out. Sainz, Loeb, we're on board now. You can see Acciona Sainz have got the lead there. They are easing away from X44. They're both on the left-hand side. They rejoin. In they go. Kevin Hansen's done a great job to slot himself into the middle of that. This is going to be a real battle. Well,
Gutierrez at the minute looks to be giving Loeb an advantage on that second lap. At the least, Gilmore needs to hang on to the back of that Cooper to make sure that Tanner is close behind, and that's how close it is between them.
Wow, that was a bit of over-rotation from Kleinschmidt, and Emma had nowhere to go. Gilmore couldn't get past, had to slam on the brakes just to stop the collision. Did really good job of avoiding contact.
This is out front with X44, but the battle's behind them. This is up against settings on it. They want that team will have worked frantically to get it as close as they could to the previous car. But Kevin Hansen leads from Tommy Howman. We weren't even sure we had a spare car this morning with the amount of breakages there were in the first races. Look at the wet down in the right-hander as well. Running deep. Timo Scheider gets it wrong and goes a little bit deep in the corner. Patrick O'Donovan, though, manages to close down that gap just a little bit. But she also won't want to make a mistake. I thought Kevin had gone a bit wide there, but it's not. It's the hairpin right that goes in tight.
Oh, we've got to see
which way Ekstrom was going. Unfortunately, the door was closed by the Neon McLaren. So Pastrana then will want to bring this car home in the lead for Gray Ledbetter. So Travis, look, does up the bell here, sorry, does up the strap. He comes around the corner, and Gray, unfortunately, it's borderline. They're under investigation, though. Switch zone infringement, unfortunately. Gray Ledbetter is absolutely flying here. Kristoffersen, though, gets a good exit. Has to check up on the way. Ahead of Hozos might get there first. No, Christine GT, she's coming in hot for JBX. Is it too hot? Will she run wide? KMS machine up the inside. I reckon it's Arlen Kotlinski to the point it is. bit of speed on if they can and try and close the gap down. Hozos looking to the inside line in the even machine. Goes late on the brakes. Header Hozos, nice move up the inside, block pass on the way in. And I think KT Munnings across now as well. I don't know if there was contact in the corner or not, super sideways, but they went a long way off track. Laura, you've got great eyes. She doesn't need any glasses. Nicely spotted from that distance. Out front, Molly Taylor still leads. 4.5 is the gap. She's maintaining it. Full concentration. This is a brilliant performance. They deserve it, but there's still a lap to go, Laura, and anything can happen, as we've seen.
Well, there's still a lap to go. We've just seen a car run wide. We've got the JBX machine, Christine G.
Now, unless they want to hold on for lap 2, Christopherson goes now later in the lap. We thought he might pass his Hansen immediately. He's going to now have that inside line. Timmy Hansen, I think, is waiting, as we suggested, for later in the lap.
So this is a section in semi-final 1 that we saw a pass being made. Can Hansen do anything about this? Because he's right behind Christopherson. We see the inside line.
Christopherson's taken a flag down.
Yeah, he's taken a flag down. That could well be a penalty. You're not allowed to knock those waypoint flags down. Visibility so poor. Tonight, there's nothing between them now. Faust is on full attack.
Tanner Faust trying to close down the gap to Molly Taylor in front. He'll know she's used hyperdrive. He goes left. She goes right, looking for an alternate line. How long are they going to dare to stay on the throttle for? We're behind. Alatia hasn't used his hyperdrive. He's going to try and hold on closely. He does now. Faust puts the inside line.
There's no way through up that section. It's very skinny.
There's been contact from behind. Watch Price here. She's in the air. She comes over the bump. Watch for the compression as the car lands. There, she's into the side of Veloce, so yeah, unfortunately, they're at fault there. Price is right with Taylor now. The timing screen is showing a 10-second penalty for that drop flag, so it looks like they are going to get that penalty. She's going to need to take 10 out. Goes up the inside of Molly Taylor. Where's Taylor now? Has Price made the pass or not? I think she might have got through. So Price has got the car up into pit.
Hyperdrive first thing. Neil McLaren looking really good in the middle there. JBXC getting the tight line. They're up on 2 wheels. Sun goes through. Problem for Neil McLaren, but look at these two fighting for it. JBXC and Sun Mini Mills, they're going back into that barrier. It's a really hard fight at the moment. Not a very happy birthday present for him tomorrow. I'm sorry for that, but Neil McLaren are out of this race and JBXC have the lead. He's trying to go round the outside, down the inside. He's trying to find any way he can through this.
Watch out for the RXR machine. He should be on track somewhere here, and he runs into the back of the Acciona Science machine again. The Andretti Tequila machine goes around. There was a downed flag there as well. The RXR machine was in the mix. You could see from the flags on the map they were coming up. So I wonder if that potentially caught Laia Sands out and she moved across. Timmy wouldn't have been able to see it from behind. So a little bit of carnage there.
All the collisions. So this is Andretti going up the back of Laia Sands. Oh, you can see that is quite a heavy shunt actually. That's the earlier one. So that's car 5 and 50.
To try and shut the door, gets into the rear corner but can't get there. Tomorrow Molinaro's taken an alternate route, definitely. You ride on board now. P2, Timmy Hansen looking at the back of the RXR machine. Big sideways on the way in. Hansen looking up the inside line, going to get alongside here. Just might hold on if they get up to the next waypoint. Can't quite do it over the bumpy section there. Runs wide. RXR up onto 2 wheels, comes back down though. Andretti United.
Focus of Alatia. Remember, he is a specialist at Dakar. He loves these sandy conditions, and Christopherson in unusual place at the moment, finding himself chasing down.
Acciona Sainz are 30 seconds back, so there's a problem for Carlos Sainz. They've dropped off the back of the pack. That's a real shame, because I was just thinking about Laia Sands trying to charge her way through the pack on lap 2. These 4 all in contact, but look in the distance, you can't see Carlos at all. So that's a great shame for Acciona Sainz, but still going to be a 4-way tear up. What a great start inside of the Andreas Backerud. They're 4 wide. Timo Scheider squeezes out for Car Corps Motorsport, going to get P2. And it looks like Patrick O'Donovan in 3rd place at the minute, with the Hansen car being squeezed to the outside line. Coming up towards the jump now, Acciona Sainz leading. So Laia Sands, the only female driver, has absolutely beasted. That one lands on the nose. That's where Molly Taylor had the big crash earlier on. It's Sands leading, but Scheider up the inside line. Can they both make an undercut on the cars in front of them? They get parked at the apex. There's no way through for Laia at the back. Johan has to check up and just gets alongside. Contact between Sun Mini Mill there and I think it's Gray Ledbetter it was, yes, so contact between them. And now Johan parks it at the apex as they head up to the crest at number 3. Small jumps for everyone, super low speed through that 2nd sector. And that's where people are just playing tactics and trying to make sure nobody gets past them on the exit. Away, Howman going to try and get the whole shot coming across from the outside line. OC Baby's there for the Even Motorsport team though. Baby on the inside line. Hellman runs a little bit deep. You're on board here. Not even sure as with the Acciona Science squad. They drop down to 4th place. Hellman on the outside. Kevin Hansen drops to P3. Hellman side by side with Baby. Hellman will have the inside line here over the second jump, and he backs out of it. Kevin Hansen comes in hot over there. 3 cars super close in between them as they come up to the next flag. In the background, it's Laya Sand.